Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Jadwiga, your fairy tale teller. But today I'm not going to tell you a fairy tale. Today I'm going to talk about energetics. And what, you might say? Energetics have to do with energy. So that's the name says it already. And from physics, we know that everything is energy. The world around us, everything we see and everything we cannot see is energy, has its own energy. And even though we cannot see that with our body's eyes or hear it with the body's ears or touch it, feel it, smell it, taste it, it's existent. And we all know that because it's also called intuition. So you might have experienced that the phone rings and you know exactly who's on the other side, even though you have no appointment for a phone call. Or you dream of somebody you haven't seen for a long while and next day you meet this person. Or there is something you want to do and you're very clear, yes, I want that and it's good and everything says, yes, do that. But there is still an unhappy feeling somewhere in your body and you cannot name it. You cannot say what it is and why you don't feel comfortable with that idea. But it's there. It's your intuition that tells you, you better think twice about it. So this is the kind of energy we all know and experience almost every day. But there are many, many more ways of practicing the knowledge of energy. Energetic practitioners are just people who have practiced a lot in some ways of energy. And there are many, many, many different ways of work with energy. For example, fairy tale telling, intuitive telling, intuitive interpretation of fairy tales is a kind of energetic work. And there is, for example, tarot card reading or card reading in general, or palm reading. I don't know how you call that in English, but you know the lines in your palm, they tell something about your life. Or prophecy, or Reiki, or channeling, or animal communication, or Akashic record reading, or just let me see, dowsing, divine healing, kinesiology. These are all prophecy and family constellation. These are all different ways of communicating with energy. And of course, nobody is able to cover all of that. So every energetic practitioner has experienced, hey, this is good. I'm good at that. I am good at, for example, for me, because I'm an energetic too, for me, it's the Akashic record reading. The Akashic Records is the unwritten library of your soul's journey. And we can explore patterns behind challenges, behind decisions, behind problems. You probably know that there are certain troubles you always get in and in and in again, even though you think, well, now I've understood, but it happens again. So we can explore the patterns, the reasons behind that. And another big field is relationships. All kinds of relationships, not just romantic ones, but we have relationships with our kids and parents, with family, with friends, with colleagues, with bosses, with all kinds of people. And sometimes there are really difficult problems with certain people. And the Akashic record reading can dive into these relationships because most of the time the origin is not in this life. Most of the time it's in former lives. And we can find soul contracts, or maybe find that one person or maybe both, they have tangled ropes around the other person and pull it and try to pull them to their side. And when we delete these soul contracts and we cut the ropes, both of the people are free. And now they have the chance either to create a relationship on an harmonic and peaceful level, or maybe say, no, this is enough now, and say goodbye, which can also be the better choice. But at least you are free to do that. You are free and you don't feel pulled or manipulated or overwhelmed by another person. So what else? Animal communication. Our animals, or animals in general, but especially our pets, are very sensitive beings. And sometimes we want to tell them something. For example, my dear, this behavior is not acceptable. Please stop that. Or we can find out why our pet behaves that way. Or we have to bring our pet into a shelter for a certain amount of time because for whatever reason, and we want to assure our pet that we don't let him go there forever, but that it's just the necessity of a certain circumstance that enforces us to do so. Or you want to take your pet on a long travel, and it has to be put into a box, a travel box, for example, for a ship journey or a flight. So you can explain your pet what happens, and why this is necessary, and so your pet will have less fear, or hopefully no fear at all. Yes, houses, businesses, projects, all kind of these things have an own energy. And especially old houses, they have all the energy of the former owners, of the people who lived there before, and also of the things that happened in that house. You might not be aware of what has happened in former years before you were there, but the house has still stored this energy. So maybe you love this house, it's beautiful, you put a lot of energy in restoring it, in creating a nice surrounding, but somehow it feels happy, or you feel blocked when you're there. And this might be because of the history of that house. And the same is with projects and businesses. Sometimes there's just a blockage, the flow does not come. And we put so much effort into it, and so much strength, and thoughts and ideas, but it simply doesn't work. So an energetic practitioner can dive into the energy of that business or of that project and find out what is needed. So when you are curious now and just want to test such a session, I offer free sessions of about 30 minutes that you can just try it. There is no risk. May be fun, but no risk. And I put you my contact into the description of that video. And it's a pleasure for me. It comes from my heart. I am so happy. It's a gift for me when I am able to help you. So I'm really happy if you send me a message and we make an appointment and you simply try what's possible. Hope to see you soon, and thank you for watching. And if you like that, give me a thumb or just sign in to my channel. Thank you and bye.